Hi, kindergarten. It's Mrs. Todd. Today we're going to do one of my favorite lessons. Well, at least some of it. Can you pretend you have one of these on your finger? What is this? It's a bee. Let's look at this bee. How many legs does a bee have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 legs. And he has 2 antennae. And it's hard to see on my puppet, but bees have 3 body parts. What kind of bug is this? Did you say insect? It is an insect. If we were in class, I would take quiet hands to name other insects like grasshoppers, ants, crickets, roaches, praying mantis. I have a praying mantis puppet, but it's at school. This bee, if you take your pretend bee and put it on your heart and do a gentle beat with me, listen to this rhyme. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout. Goodness me if you're not out. This rhyme is kind of like my Inky Pinky Punky. It's a choosing rhyme. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout. Goodness me if you're not out. Sorry you're out. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout. Goodness me if you're not out. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout. Goodness me if you're not out. You made it. Another song I like to share, a piece of music that I like to share with my bee, is actually from an opera. Now, operas are just plays where they sing everything. In this opera, the music was composed or written by a guy named Rimsky-Korsakov. And Rimsky-Korsakov was from this place right here, Russia. Here's Texas. We're actually right about there. And here's Russia way over here. Now, Rimsky-Korsakov wrote this music called Flight of the Bumblebee. This opera is based on a fairy tale. And in this fairy tale, there's a czar who's like the king. And the czar has a son, the prince. And one day, the prince disappears. And the czar is really worried about his son. So he started searching and searching and searching for them. And in the middle of his searching, he was taken on a ship and taken out in the middle of the ocean. Well, it turns out his son was fine. And when his son realized that his father had been taken, he's worrying, they didn't have airplanes or anything. He's worried about how can I help my father? And here comes a magic swan who tells the prince, I can help you. I can turn you into an insect, a bumblebee, and you can fly out and find your father. So the swan sings a song to the prince. The prince turns into a bee, and then he flies out to see his father. This song starts high, so we're going to start a finger up high. Follow the music with your pretend bee. And that is Flight of the Bumblebee. Boys and girls, I hope to see you really soon. Goodbye.